now he's had to come down to 140 pounds to make this a championship fight. And that may affect him. We'll find out when the bell rings.
There he is. There's little red Danny Lopez. He's been sitting over there enjoying the adulation. And I'll tell you, the boxing people around here know that there's nobody really like him, is there, Andrew Gill?
No, he can punch, and he's an exciting fighter.
He never took a dollar he didn't earn, I'll tell you that. When he gets in there, something happens. There's Monroe Brooks. He has 37 wins, 3 losses, 2 draws, and 24 knockouts. Now, Bruce Curry's only 2 losses in 17 fights were with the champion, right? Benitez, right?
That's correct. I'll tell you one thing. This is going to be the kind of fight they're going to be throwing real good punches at each other. And I feel that somebody's going to get out of there. I feel definitely it'll be a knockout.
All right, now how about Jesse Reed, who's in Bruce Curry's corner, used to be actually managed when he was a fighter by
Jackie McCoy.
Jackie McCoy, right?
Who's in Monroe Brooks' corner,
Monroe Brooks' manager. A lot of ingredients in this fight.
All right, let's hear Jimmy Lennon call it out.
American Boxing Federation Junior Welterweight title. And the officials for this all-important title bout, Jackie Hayden at the bell, keeping count of the knockdowns. Dr. Bernhard Schwartz, ringside position. In front of me, judging in ringside, will be Chuck Hassett. On my left, George Latka, judging in ringside. The man in charge in the ring, the referee, John Thomas. 12 rounds, North American Boxing Federation Junior Welterweight title. Presenting to you on my right, in the role of a challenger out of the white corner, wearing purple trunks and a white stripe. Weighing in at 139.5, recognized as the number 2 in the world, presenting Bruce Curry Fuji. Ladies and gentlemen, his opponent in this natural grudge match from Watts, California. Wearing red trunks and weighing in at 138.5 out of the black corner. He is rated number 3 welterweight in the world, the defending champion, Monroe Brooks.
You're right. He's the popular. Now, what I want to see is the stare down when they come through and get their instructions from referee Thomas. They've already gotten them, right?
That's correct.
Oh,
let's come out firing.
Here they go. This first round could be it.
You thought Curry looked a little tired of weighing this morning, didn't you, Angelo?
Yeah, it looked like it was a little lean, and a little, his face was a little lean, too lean, it looked to me. That's the only thing that worries me about him. If he took off the weight without hurting himself, because he's a natural welterweight.
Both of these boys can put you to sleep with one punch.
Looks like Brooks has his trunks pulled up almost to his armpits.
Good right hand on top of the head by Curry.
Yes, it was. It shook Monroe Brooks.
Hey, we've seen Curry punch, though. Curry can really hit.
I tell you, the fact that these fellas don't like each other, and it is a grudge match, it could take away from both of them. When you're in that ring, you have to be cool. You have to do the job that you learned to do. If you try to change anything, punch a little too hard, you can take your timing away, and you can get hit and nailed.
You'll notice, Gil, that Curry is a little bit awkward when he pulls out of clinches. This is be to his advantage because awkwardness helps.
Remember, they were roommates. And at one time, thought the other guy was their buddy. It can be a pretty tough fight sometimes when you finally square off.
This don't look like no buddy-buddy fight to me. Hey. Big hook, big right hand by Curry.
That was 2 bombs going off. Boy.
Remember, Curry had Benitez down 4 times. Benitez the champion. He lost the fight, but he had him down 4 times.
Well, it was very controversial, that decision. Most of the New York newspaper men had Curry the winner, and that was against the world champion. So you're looking at some of the top men in the world in here right now.
Tell you, Brooks looks tough, too, to me.
Oh, they're good fighters, both of them. It's an excellent contest.
I tell you, I don't like the way Brooks is winging his punches. He's trying to punch a little too hard, taking his rhythm away from himself.
Must be an intimidation factor between these two.
Early. Yeah, Tom, we call that loading up. So you try to get a guy out of there with one punch. You don't get him out of there. It's better to work into a situation, then throw the big punches.
Let it happen by itself. That's right.
North American Championship, the super lightweights. There are about 30 seconds left in round one. Man, they're pitching big stuff.
See, Brooks just doesn't seem to have his rhythm yet.
Both of them are very tight, Gil.
Yeah.
Them having this hate for each other. Their rhythm is not in there yet. When they settle down, it's going to be a vicious fight to look at.
We're going to settle down in about 6 seconds.
Presenting an incredible small wagon. One with room for 6, not 5. One that swallows lots of cargo. One with a neat little invention called isolated transverse suspension that helps make this small car ride big and smooth. One with lots of visibility. It's called Aspen, Dodge Aspen, and everything about it feels big, except the price. Know what? Smaller feels bigger in a Dodge Aspen.
How do you spell relief?
When I get acid indigestion, I spell relief, R-O-L-A-I-D-S.
For heartburn, R-O-L-A-I-D-S.
Rolaids spells relief. In this test with Rolaids active ingredient, laboratory acid changes color to prove Rolaids consumes 47 times its weight in excess stomach acid. How do you spell relief?
For gas, I spell it R-O-L-A-I-D-S.
Rolaids spells relief.
All right, gentlemen, who had the first round?
I have to give it, to me, that was an even round. Both were good punches.
They're fighting like golden glovers. They're letting everything go.
Gil, who did you like in the first round?
I called it even.
2 evens.
You know, a lot of people say there's no such a thing as an even round. I couldn't pick anybody in that first round.
Brooks shook him up, though, right at the end with that hook, a couple of hooks.
There he goes. Left hook. Left hook.
Tell you, this Curry can punch. He had Benitez down 4 times.
Thomas is making sure with the standing. It's 2 minutes and 23 seconds left in round 2. And Curry really hit.
Curry just hit him again. Brooks is completely hit him when he was down.
On to the flip.
No, we did knock him down.
Brooks is supposed to be the experienced fighter. He just got nailed again.
He's trying to land a lucky punch himself and getting nailed. Great punches.
I'll tell you, Curry can really stick.
The people certainly are excited, and they have a right to be.
By Monroe.
Great, both thrown great punches.
Has Monroe weathered it? Does he look clear now?
Looks like he's
Yeah,
coming
he seems
back
to be all right.
No, he's hurt yet. He's hurt. He's definitely hurt.
1:23 left in round 2.
Hey, I'd like to see them settle down. I can't settle down myself.
Brooks looks like he's cleared it a little bit now, maybe.
No, every time he throws some punches, he's getting off balance.
Trying to punch too hard. There he tried it again. He got nailed again.
Bruce Curry can really go for it.
Yes, he can.
Don't forget your
Brooks
station
is
along the
wobbling around
network.
the ring.
We're going to have a station break after this. You local stations hang in.
You won't see a better punch thrown in this round. Everything is thrown to get somebody out of there. Both fellas are looking for the big haymaker.
I tell you, if he doesn't get Brooks out of there, you know, Curry has a tendency to tire. That's been his history, especially how to make the weight.
Looks like Brooks is moving away from some of those punches now. He may weather it. He was down once and slipped once, right?
That's an old good doctor. Experience.
Big hook by Monroe Brooks. Another one will return to the Olympic after this word from your local station. Wow.
This is CBS.
We've got tons of great taste heading toward the yellow stars that stand for the taste of Charles Broil burgers that were spread across the land. Take a bite and start to savor all flavor. You've got taste at Carl's Jr. At Carl's Jr., you got taste.
This guy's expecting a package in the morning. Right now, it's 2,000 miles away. And if it isn't on his desk by noon tomorrow, he's had it. Too bad he doesn't know that Federal Express will pick up, fly, and deliver a package almost any place in the country overnight for a reasonable price. Unfortunately, this guy had never heard of us. Fortunately, the guy on the other end had. Federal Express, when it absolutely, positively has to be there overnight.
KNXT, Los Angeles.
Oh, live in the Olympic in the third round, and they are super lightweights. Curry dropped Monroe Brooks once for a knockdown, once a slip, but Monroe did come back and land some good punches later in that round.
Yes, he did. He's a very smart fighter. He slips real well. He just ran into that inside left hook, and he got knocked down with it.
Gill with the overthrow, and you guys...
Brooks just landed 2 bombs. I tell you, I've never seen 2 fighters load up and both wing the way these 2 boys are doing.
They're looking for the home run. They're looking for those little hits, you know what I mean? They're just not working their way into position, just looking for one shot.
I tell you, Curry's corner told him between rounds to use his left jab, 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 and I'm sure that Brooks' corner must have told him to box too. But these fellas have this emotional feeling against each other, and they're letting boxing go out the window.
Remember, Brooks, to the right of your screen, has 24 knockouts and 37 wins. That's quite a record. How do his legs look? Is he okay now?
They're starting to settle down, both of them.
Yeah, they're both settling down. They're both in good condition right now. But as I say, with one punch with these 2 fighters, and anything can happen.
Bruce Curry doesn't look quite as aggressive as he did in that second round.
Monroe Brooks hit it with some good shots, and he said to himself, you know, cool it, man, and don't go looking to get yourself nails.
There's always been a feeling about West Coast fighters not really being tough. Is that just a old wives' tale or old boxer's tale or something you got?
Well, no, I guess it's an old wives' tale when it comes to these 2 fighters.
You're not going to fight too tough, huh?
Monroe Brooks is coming on very strong.
Well, you can see Curry working with Brooks. They used to work together in the gymnasium also. You see how he's avoiding a lot of punches that Brooks is throwing at him, and vice versa.
A little better footwork, though, by Brooks, perhaps.
Oh, a much smoother competitor, and more, you know, more fights, it's showing.
I tell you, Brooks is the more experienced fighter, but Curry throws the straighter punches, the more direct punches. Brooks is a real winger. He wings wide punches. There it is again.
Round 3 is almost over.
I'm Tom Watson. Want to know one of the real secrets to the game of golf? The grip. The right grip can make all the difference. The way a tire grips the road is basic to your driving comfort and safety. My tires are Armstrong steel-belted radials. Armstrong tires grip the road for control, for safety, and for comfort. See your independent Armstrong dealer. Get Armstrong tires. They grip the road. Here's 100 years of tradition coming at you.
Here comes the king. Here comes the king. Here comes the big number 1. Here comes the king. But why's the beer? The king is second to none. When you say Bud, the king is coming. Let's hear the call. When you say Bud, you said it all. When you say Bud, you said it all.
I tell you, if the Rams teed it up like this, they'd have won the Super Bowl. Okay, we're in California live. That's Curry on the right, Monroe Brooks on the left, and they have not stopped loading up big stuff since they stepped in.
I noticed something at the end of the round. Monroe Brooks is looking to make Curry throw right hands and counter his right hands by pulling from the punch, like he did right there. Pull his head to the left, try a right hand counter. Now, if Curry throws a right hand in, you'll see him do it, and it's a very effective move.
I tell you, again, in Curry's corner, they told him to jab. Double your jab. Use your jab.
Wow.
Monroe Brooks must have heard him, too. He tried to go over top with that right hand.
Does Brooks have his fist doubled up? Does he slap sometimes rather than punch?
Yeah, a lot of times he jabs with a semi-open glove. Very perceptive, Tom.
He's got a lot of knockouts. He must hit you often with it.
He must close him at the right time. Monroe's definitely looking to set him up for a right-hand counter. Watch the way he pulls every time.
That was the first good body punching in the fight. The referee just took him out. The referee slipped, took a knockdown. I would like to have seen both fighters stop and start counting over the referee.
Oh, big hook by Brooks. Curry's in trouble.
I tell you, the way these guys are going, anybody can be in trouble at any time. I'd still box if I was Brooks. I'd still go back to boxing.
Well, Curry came right back to those short straight punches.
Big right hand by Curry. Big.
There goes that right hand counter. See it?
Curry now has a cut right eye.
There's Curry's right eyelid is cut, or the eyebrow.
On top of the eye, Tom.
Boy, they loaded up, both of them.
Yeah. They're both countering each other very effectively.
Tell you, Brooks better stop trying to throw those wide punches. He's going to get nailed again. He's swinging too wide. I'm surprised.
How much blood's coming from Curry's eye?
It don't look like that bad a cut.
Thomas is going to look at it.
No, not that bad a cut.
I like it that the referee looked.
Great right hands in a fight. He's hurt. By Curry. He's hurt Brooks. He's hurt. He hasn't hurt.
There he goes again. Right hand counter.
Boy, he's waiting for it too, isn't he?
Yeah. Another
closing seconds of a great round.
Carrie, did you unpack my dandruff shampoo?
Must have gotten lost in the move. But here's my beauty shampoo.
Nice mild smell. What'll it do for my dandruff?
Just wait. Great looking hair.
Yeah, but my dandruff.
Use my shampoo every time and it'll control dandruff. Maybe better than yours.
Come on.
Head and Shoulders. Now what do you think?
I think I wouldn't make a move without it. Or you.
Head and Shoulders. Strong against dandruff. Gentle on your hair.
Whatever you do, that look just comes through. It's confidence, confidence. Millions of people each day help keep themselves dry the sure way. Take off your coat, America. Take off your coat to show.
Sure keeps me so dry, I can take off my coat with confidence. Most sprays go on wet and oily. Sure goes on dry and helps keep me dry all day.
Take off your coat to shore.
Bruce Curry's eye. Bruce Curry's eye. What is it, Edge? How is that eye?
Well, you saw a marvelous old man working on that cut. Jake Shagru, one of the well-loved people in boxing. He knows what he's doing. He stopped the cut pretty good.
You got to have a good cut, man. Let's see if the blood stopped in Curry's eye.
He stopped it.
You're not going to get a more experienced guy than Jake Shagru.
No, he's a real fine-class man. Monroe still winning.
Yeah.
There goes the right hand
now.
That's right.
You can't throw those wide punches against the quick punches like Curry.
Curry stays right inside and waits for him to throw him, doesn't he?
That's Curry's fight. When you win, you're in danger. Brooks should be using his experience looking to tire Curry out. Curry did have to make the weight, but instead he's looking to get him out of there with every punch.
Right hand counter again. I'll tell you one thing, these guys came to fight. It's a great fight. I'm enjoying it immensely.
Two Texas. Oh!
wasn't it? Yes, it was. Open glove.
Curry is now starting to breathe through his mouth. He may be getting a little tired. I'd say he...
Remember, Curry wasn't too impressed with Carlos Palomino. Remember that?
Another right-hand counter by Curry. Landed high, though.
He is dangerous. If I was in Brooks' corner now, I'd have him boxing, feinting, trying to tire this kid out. Take some of that sting out of his punches.
When you go in, watch them when they're in the clinches, Tom. They bump shoulders. They're like a lineman moving the guy out of position. Watch them when they get in close. They bump shoulders.
Looks like Brooks is carrying the vendetta maybe too far, and he's overheated with it, isn't he?
That's right. Taking his rhythm away, taking his boxing skill away.
Pretty good uppercut by Brooks. I saw the shoulders that time.
That's dangerous.
Gil, doesn't that Monroe look so much bigger than Curry?
Yes, he does. He's a big, strong kid.
He's a big, strong fella.
But as we spoke about before, Angelo, muscles don't make punching power.
Looks like Curry isn't landing real good punches, even though they look good, don't they? Sometimes they look half open.
Oh, no, he's throwing real good shots. Only thing
is, best puncher to fight by Brooks.
I was just about to tell you, looks like Curry's starting to wear out.
Yeah, he's getting
that
tired.
weight making maybe took a lot out of this kid.
Brooks is coming on strong, and Curry's right there. Round 5 is gone.
You're looking at a small car that gets good mileage, the new Dodge Aspen. But Aspen, for all its small car talent, has some interesting big car virtues. Like room for 6, super visibility. Something we invented called isolated transverse suspension that gives it a smooth, big car ride. Yet when you get to price, Aspen becomes a small car again. You know, smaller really feels bigger in a Dodge Aspen.
What's the best way to insulate your house walls? Rebuild them with brick? No, brick's a good building material, but a poor insulator. In fact, it would take a brick 11 feet thick to match the insulation power of Insul Spray foam from Borden, installed here, in the 3.5 inches between your house walls. Insul Spray is produced, patented, and backed by Borden, a name you know and trust. And there's no shortage of Insul Spray. Call a certified contractor who installs Insul Spray foam, because where in the world are you going to find 11-foot thick bricks?
Score time, you guys. What do you think after 5? Where are we?
This fight is up for grabs, but I tell you, the first minute and a half of this round is going to be very, very important. If Curry doesn't nail Brooks with a couple of good punches now, he's going to start to run out of gas.
Brooks hit him with some good left hooks.
The time for Curry to nail him is now in the beginning of the round when he has his strength.
Brooks doesn't look like he's afraid of anything, does he?
Oh, he looks like he's trying to take charge. Only thing about Curry, he's a very deceptive young man. He slips and moves on you a little bit, and he hits you with real good punches.
He's as quick as a snake.
I think that was blocked by Brooks with a glove, wasn't it?
Just got hit with a right-hand counter. Beautiful right-hand counter.
Curry knows he hit him, too. I tell you, Brooks' most effective punches are his body punches, like that one right there. That's what's taking it out of Curry.
Good right hand. Great left hook again.
I tell you, Brooks is losing his head.
I'll tell you, Brooks can take a punch.
Yes, he can. He's walking in like you think he was doing a hitting.
Don't forget, we'll have a station break. New stations along the network.
These body punches of Brooks are starting to take effect. You see Curry's mouth is wide open now. There was another good left hook to the body.
Oh.
Nice. Brooks' body punch is doing his job. There it is.
Brooks a little bit unsteady.
Now faces
Mouthpiece coming out. They're going to have to watch it now.
That was a lucky break for Curry. Lucky break. Brooks was just starting to get the distance. Lucky break.
The clock will stop. Thomas washed it out, and here they go again. And look at Monroe. Brooks going right over and going at it.
Well, the thing is, Brooks had that rhythm. He was starting to throw that left hook to the body. Now he's back up to the head. That mouthpiece coming out of Curry's mouth was a lucky break.
Body punches took a lot of steam out of Curry. The 2 left hooks to the body.
I'll tell you, Monroe Brooks that time sort of danced a little bit, too.
He got hurt. Got hurt with that left hook. He's determined, though.
40 seconds left in round 6. It's set for 12.
Brooks is starting to leave himself open coming in. There, that's when I said it.
Oh!
This is not going to go no 12.
That's Brooks' best punch when he throws that left hook to the body.
But McGill, when he hooks to the body, leaves his chin wide open. There he goes again. That's the one time he gets nailed.
Return to the Olympic after this word from your local station. If we can stop the fighters.
This is CBS.
A truck or a car?
A truck or a car?
I wish someone was smart enough to help me decide.
You asked for it. The 78 Toyota SR5 long bed sport truck. Smart because it offers plenty of comfort up front, plenty of room out back, and plenty of power under the hood. Plus, car-like economy. If you can find a better built truck than Toyota, buy it.
Now that's a real smart move.
You asked for it, you got it, Toyota.
This man's got every right to be proud. He's earned an uncommon life. He knows exactly where he's going, and he's getting there fast. He's a Marine. If you want to make something of your life, if you're ready to quit being average, maybe you can be one of us. Talk to your local Marine recruiter or call this toll-free number. We'll listen.
KNXT, Los Angeles.
After 6, my friends, how do you see it?
Right now, the fight's up for grabs. It's anybody's fight.
Can it possibly go 12 like this?
You never know what fights. That's what's so intriguing about it. Could possibly go. You never know.
In that first round, I didn't think it was going to go 3, and I don't think Angelo did either, but they're still both in. They're both still winging.
I tell you, Monroe Brooks has taken some shots, too.
I don't like the way Monroe Brooks went back to the corner, Tom.
No.
Went back there, put his arms on top of the ropes, showing some wear and tear. First time he showed that.
Oh, stiff stuff by Curry.
Yeah, he's showing the effects of punches.
Monroe Brooks has only lost 3 fights. 42.
Well, he fought Mang Soon for the championship of the world in Thailand and went into the 15th round. You know, when you're fighting in the other fellow's hometown, it's not so easy to do.
Especially over in Thailand. That's a real road trip.
The way both these kids are taking the punches they did, and they're still erect.
Incredible.
They're both fighting a better fight, believe it or not. They're not gambling as much.
The extra adrenaline has been used up now.
Right.
I tell you, big left hook by Curry. He hurt Monroe again. He has him hurt.
Well, I'll tell you that Monroe Brooks will come back fighting, though.
He's marking the recuperative powers, but I don't know if he's going to get over this round.
50 seconds left in round 7, and Curry's really going to work.
Brooks is walking after him like he's doing the landing.
Well, Bill, that's a great tactic. Take the best the guy's got to throw at you.
That's right.
Takes 30 seconds
left.
left.
Out of you.
Monroe Brooks is now on the offense again.
He's got Curry hurt.
Yes, he does. I've never seen 2 fighters load up. Look at this punishment these fighters are taking. Angelo, I don't think I've seen a better fight in years.
No, great fight.
Two old friends, they can really fight.
Aerosol. Not an economical way to apply deodorant. In fact, you'd use up this 4-ounce can of the leading aerosol, buy another, use it up, buy a third, use it up, before you'd use up 1 2.5-ounce Speed Stick. Men and Speed Stick is solid deodorant. An even, effective layer of protection you apply directly. Nothing's wasted. That's why 3 million more Americans took our advice. They got off the can. They got on the stick.
I came to Midas to get Midasized, and I got the shock of my life. The right shock for my car, absolutely free.
Until April 30th, when you buy 3 of our LifeGuard or SuperGuard or SpringGuard shocks, whichever's right for your car, we'll give you the 4th shock absolutely free.
And if anything ever goes wrong, Midas guarantees to replace their shocks free for as long as you own your car.
So get Midasized before April 30th and get the shock of your life.
Absolutely free.
Round 8, and if you just picked it up, you missed some of the best boxing of the year. That's Curry on your right, Monroe Brooks now moving around to the right, and they've done everything. What do you think?
Well, this is going to be survival of the fittest. It's the only way I can see it, because they've both taken some great shots. Curry, for the first time, is starting to throw wide punches. You know what I mean? And he's usually a slick, straight drive puncher. See the way he's winging with the right hand? That's a bad sign.
I'll tell you, right now I have Curry 1 round ahead in the fight. But this is going to be the survival of the fittest.
How about the standing ovations in this Olympic auditorium between each round, including us?
Really sensational.
Well, we said before, they have great fight fans out here in California. They know a good fight when they see it, and they're really appreciating this one.
Curry, for the first time, is bleeding from the nose.
I tell you, Eileen Eaton runs a pretty good program, too. She must get exciting fights. Shargan helps her do it, doesn't she?
Oh, yeah, that's the matchmaker. He's the one that puts them together.
I tell you, that's very dangerous. When Monroe Brooks pulling back out of those clinches, pulling that left foot back. If he gets hit going back, he's going down.
And with the left hook, too, Gil.
It's a funny thing, he doesn't seem to fight until he gets hit and gets hurt, and then he comes right back. In the beginning of the round, he doesn't throw any punches.
How much are the two working on instruments now? How much of it is it just instinct right now?
Well, no,
it's not instinct. They know what they're doing in there. Tom, both kids are looking to set each one up for a shot.
Okay.
I'll tell you, that's the purpose of repetition and training.
All right.
What you've been taught to do is what you do under any circumstance.
Even when you're tired and it's tough.
When you're tired or whatever.
That's what I wanted to hear.
Monroe, what he's done right now is reverted to being cute there.
Oh.
Well, a big right hand by Curry. Now let's see if Brooks starts to walk in, show him who's boss. Or try to show him who's boss. No, Brooks just isn't winging now. Not throwing.
Oh, that hurt. A left hook to the body hurt Monroe.
Brooks is no longer moving forward as much, huh?
Curry's remarkable. In spots, he looks like he can't get his arms up, and all of a sudden he lashes out with those heavy punches.
He's got some blood around the nose now. That eye, that cut has been closed. That's okay. On Bruce Curry.
Monroe Brooks has a closing right eye also from those left hooks he got hit.
Brooks was down early in the fight, slipped another time, almost got knocked down in about the 6th round. And 8 is almost over, and they're still at
it. Incredible. The hundreds of blood vessels in your eyes can swell to 3, even 4 times their normal size when your eyes are tired, burning, itching. For relief of minor eye irritation, use Visine. In seconds, Visine shrinks swollen blood vessels down, down, down to normal again. Now they're soothed, relieved. They feel great, and there's no more red, so they look great. For tired, irritated eyes, Visine gets the red out.
ProKids would like you to know there's a movement afoot.
It looks so easy on TV, but it won't come that easily. Then sometimes there's magic, and you've made the perfect play.
America is moving to Pro Kids because Pro Kids are built to run comfortably and as fast as humanly possible.
That moment is so sweet with those Pro Kids on your feet. Pro Kids for all those moments you feel like pro.
North American Super Lightweight Championship, round 9 of 12. That's Curry on your right, and that's Monroe Brooks to your left.
Well, I'll tell you, we're into the 9th round, and the fact that Curry had to make 140 pounds should take something away from his stamina. Let's see how he finishes. 2/3 of the way through the fight.
Brooks seems to be fighting a more intelligent fight than he did early.
Yes, he's not falling into that right-hand counter. He's trying to back out and try to counter Curry himself right now. You notice how he backed out that time? That's the move he's trying to work on.
And now, Bruce Curry's having the lead, which he didn't have to do for a long time, huh?
That's correct. Monroe, he knows, Monroe Brooks knows he got to pay for it when he comes in charging.
They both have fighting hard. When they get hit, that's when they're the most dangerous. There's the experience of an old pro. He was out of position. He just pulled Bruce Curry by the back of the neck.
I'm trying to figure out what could get two roommates to hate each other so much they must have stolen the shaving cream from one another. Something like that. Something important.
They've both been using shaving cream. They both got beards.
Stole a razor, right?
Razor blade.
I tell you, Curry's trying to suck. He's trying to suck Monroe Brooks into reaching with a punch. He's just flicking that left hand out there now, hoping that Brooks will reach over it so he can nail him with that right hand.
This is what you're trying to call a recuperation round. They're both trying to recoup their strength. They're trying to get away without getting nailed in this round. They're both playing that way right now.
You know what amazes me is their legs are still good.
Well, that's youth, Tom. They're both young men. They both have a long way to go.
More blood from Bruce Curry's nose. There you go. That's it. That's it. It's over. All over. It's over.
All over when they go down like that, Tom. All over. No more. All over. When you go down like that, all over.
34 seconds left in round number 9.
And the left hook did it.
Bruce Curry is the North American Super Lightweight Champion. Look at this hook. They had been measuring that all night. And I'll tell you, Monroe Brooks is down again, and he is really being watched closely by Dr. Schwartz and all the people here at the Olympics. He was really knocked down, and the first thing that hit was his head and shoulders.
That's what we were talking about before, Tom, when we said a punch with snap in it rather than a clubbing punch. That's with snap.
Here it is now, right here.
Left hook. Wide left hook. He opened up with Monroe Brooks. The other kid threw a short left hook.
Got inside of it, huh?
That was it.
All right. There was bad feelings before the fight. Now they're hugging each other.
That's what's remarkable about these young men. Look at this. After a great fight like that, they're hugging in a ring. It's a remarkable thing.
But it's the most remarkable thing in boxing. I've never seen anything like this in any other sport, that these two, they would probably give you their last $10 to one another after this kind of a fight.
When do you say Budweiser?
After doing this about 3,000 times a day, after a hard tennis match with my friend Ron.
As soon as I knock this ball out of the park.
With more dimensions to his person.
Make a wish. Now count to 3.